Ladies and gentlemen, aliens are among us, and we just found an evidence that one day they will take off again and leave our planet. It's right here in Katowice. Do you know why this city is special, Blondie?
Because you went to college here?
I went to college here. I went to college in this city. Somebody's singing. To me, this city, unfortunately, my memories of this city have been, they were always dark, gray, and ugly. I'm sorry, but these are my memories of this city. So today, our challenge is to find beauty in Katowice. That's our goal. Stick around and follow the episode because there is beauty hiding here. I can feel it. It's just hard to find. Beauty object number one in Katowice. Now they have palm trees. The palm trees were definitely not here when I was going to college years ago. I imagine they would make this particular area look a lot better, especially on a nice day, because of course today it's raining, which is making our task of finding beauty in Katowice even more difficult. But if you can use your imagination and picture this area here on a sunny day, I think it would be really pretty.
We need hot coffee.
None of this was here when I was going to college in this city. So take a look at it now.
I left my heart in California. I let it go deep into the blue.
I think it's time to put the palm tree away.
Because winter is coming?
Winter is here. What if I sat on that chair like I was gonna relax and just sit and look at the people would think I was crazy.
It'd probably be miserable for your ass.
Yes, it would be.
I could be happy in California. I would be fine with just me and you.
Beauty object number two is this green wall behind me. Also definitely wasn't here before. Again, it's raining today, but imagine this on a pretty day or in a nice sunset light. It would be just gorgeous. Now people from this tram are looking at me weird because I'm vlogging in the middle of Katowice. I don't think people do that here very often. We just started this wet adventure in the middle of Katowice and the rest of the crew is already done. They need a break. They need coffee and sit down in someplace warm. Right behind me is what they call the market square here. Very different than the market squares in all those pretty cities we visited before.
That's a pretty building.
So this is definitely more challenging than shooting in other cities. But we can find beauty in Katowice, I promise you that. I definitely see a lot of difference in the look of the city from the times I went to college here. Again, this part was not here, and I see one building that definitely deserves attention right in front of me. I think this was always there, and it's simply one of those I never paid attention to. This whole area where I'm standing right now is definitely something new to my eyes, and it's definitely making this city look prettier and more approachable and more livable and cozier, especially on a nicer day. Too bad the weather doesn't cooperate today.
You can tell that they took away pretty things because you can see this beautiful building and then underneath is this modern storefront that's all contemporary looking and now it's empty. So where did the door, for instance, because I've been really into these Polish doors, where did it go on this building? They probably just tore it away. Look at it.
When you dive into the side streets of the main market square, it gets a little better, but this is still far from Toruń, Gdańsk, Poznań, Old City Warsaw or Sandomierz and actually many other Polish cities that we visited during the past 2 weeks. And if you haven't seen those videos, then go ahead and take a look at them. They're all right here on this channel. Very well worth your time.
I mean, this crappy graffiti also makes things uglier. Why would somebody do that?
Desecration and vandalism. This particular street behind me right now, I actually used to walk a lot when I was in college here, and it doesn't look that different, but the strange building in front of me was simply not here before. This has replaced a large part of the city that I really don't recognize right now. Check this out. So again, it's a complete mix of old and new sorry, but in a lot of places just doesn't make any sense. In other Polish cities, somehow they managed to keep the old town separated from the newer part of the town, and it does make sense. Here, everything is mixed, and it keeps getting mixed. Why? I don't know. It just doesn't work. This really does look as if an alien ship landed in the middle of the city, but maybe it goes with the theme, because they did have the saucer thing here for many years, so maybe that's just what happens here. Katowice, where the aliens go. Your ships are already here. We are finding beauty in Katowice today. What is really beauty? Beauty can be many different things, you know. Some people will see beauty in flowers and nature and animals and landscapes, but there's also beauty in old buildings, and there's beauty in specific places that you simply cannot find anywhere else. And one of those very specific places is this originally a mining settlement here in Katowice called Nikiszowiec. Nikiszowiec. So all the buildings in this area are very specific. There's a lot of red color. It's all dark brown reddish brick, and this neighborhood is actually listed as a tourist attraction in many websites that tell people what to see in the city.
I lost my mind in your dreamy eyes, and I let my pride go by the shore. Now at a blue moon and under dark skies, I keep on crying, give me more. Ooh, now don't go changing your heart, we gotta keep the blue.
Ludzi pani.
Nie szkodzi, wybierze się.
Trafił na ludzi, którzy
Uwielbiamy.
kochają psy.
No to jest mój czwarty piesek już. Czwarty.